Happy to speak with you on this fine Sunday morning. Just give me a minute. We're going to start sharing our streams on all of our social media. We have Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, X, Twitch, and we'll start our streaming services for you. How old did I sound when I just said we're going to start our streaming services? Just give me a minute. We'll share our streams and we'll start the show. I'll show you all of the breaks that I have available for you today, all of the bonuses and free cards I want to give away today, and our big event that's happening and the prizes you could win. So say hello, let me know you're with me on Sunday, and we will share our stream. Give me 1 minute. We've shared the stream on our social media. So I'll give you a few minutes to wake up, join the show, and say good morning, and then we'll go over all the products. Good morning, Chris Brown. How are you, CB? Beautiful, beautiful. Let me ask, what was the bigger point from last night? What is the bigger story from last night? Yeet, Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble, or Luka Doncic being traded to the Lakers? Both happened right around the same time, destroying the internet. I couldn't believe it was about 12:30 last night, and I saw the Luka trade, and I said, "This has to be a spam, a spoof, right? This isn't real." Yeah, all 50-50. 50-50. Yeah, no, I really couldn't believe the Luka trade. I, I'd have to look this up, but I think Luka is 25, AD is 31. Are the Mavs really concerned they're not going to be able to keep Luka in Dallas, and they just wanted to get something for him? I mean, AD's not bad. AD's a really good player. A little long in the tooth, a little past his prime. Odd trade. Very odd trade. Yeah, right. I like where they're going though. So the first thing I asked my friends last night was, who does Uso fight? Does he go for Gunther, or does he go for Cody? I really think it's going to be Gunther and Yeet. But what a storyline, because you have former tag team partners, both faces, so it wouldn't be a heel face at Mania. You'd have two of the most popular wrestlers, both faces, fighting off at WrestleMania. I think that might be a bigger storyline than Yeet and Gunther. Oh yeah, I'm not a Mavs fan, but if I were a Mavs fan, like what just happened? What just happened? Welcome, welcome. If you're just joining the show, thank you for tuning in. We're talking about the big trade last night between the Mavericks and the Lakers. Luka for AD. Royal Rumble winner last night. Well, multiple winners. But if you're in the chat this morning, let me know. Say hello. Happy to spend my Sunday with you. Thank you very much for spending your Sunday morning with me. Good morning, Donald Hadrinson. Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday to you. Right, so lots of stuff happening. We'll talk more about the Luka trade. We'll talk more about the Royal Rumble. But we have some packs and boxes to break for you, and some bonuses to give away. Our big event happening. We're going to start with all of the bonuses we want to give away first. So anything that you buy today that I can break here at the show, so any of these packs or boxes that I'm going to go over, I'll give you a free card or some free packs that I'll show you, and then I'll tell you all about the event bonuses you can get in. So we have a stack of 86 Super Glossies, 1986 tops, little minis, and you can see the difference in size. These are just fun little packs. I have a whole stack of them. There are 6 cards in each one, so make you a deal. If you buy anything that I can break, and I'll go over here for you in a minute, I'll either give you the whole stack sealed, I'll send these to you, or we'll open them up and I'll send you the cards. So a whole stack of 86 Super Glossies. I had a whole box. These are the last packs left. Here's some free cards we want to give away. So we'll start off. We have the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Yeah, if you're not a Kansas City fan, maybe you're upset over what happened against the Buffalo Bills, or maybe you just don't want to see Mahomes get a 3rd straight Super Bowl, something that Brady and Montana or Manning, Roethlisberger, guys like that never did, that had multiple Super Bowl wins. But you know what? They are in the Super Bowl. I respect the greatness. So we have a Mahomes Next Level and a Travis Kelce Elite Series. We'll pair these two together. If you buy something we can break today, we'll get these two guys together in the Super Bowl. I do have some Buffalo Bills cards if you're still lamenting over the game last weekend. We have a Bruce Smith Gold Bowman's Best and a Josh Allen Spellbound. I feel bad. So Spellbound, you spell out the name. So Allen of his last name. I'm sorry this is an L. I know the Bills took the L. But it's a nice card. We have some goats I want to put together. So we have 1986 Topps football packs. And in here you can find big-time rookies. We'll go over this pack in a minute. But you can find Jerry Rice and Steve Young rookie cards. So if you get in, maybe we'll pair these together. We have a Steve Young Pro Set, Montana Chronicles from Collector's Choice. We also have Jerry Rice and Montana on the aerial threats. 91 Upper Deck, I believe. And the Eagles being in the Super Bowl. So Reggie White rookie cards are in 1986 Topps. The Eagles are in the Super Bowl. How about we throw in a Reggie White Pro Set card as well. This card I just love. So Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. You can go with Derek Thomas, Hall of Famer, sacking a Hall of Famer. So you can see John Elway getting sacked by Derek Thomas from, I think there's 98 Stadium Club. We have Barry Sanders, Fleer Flair. 2nd year Pro Set on the Barry. We have Jack Youngblood, 1975 Topps on the All-Pro. We get our basketball. So with the Luka trade, I want to break some basketball packs today. So we have LaMelo Ball Threads rookie, a 94-95 Shaq from Fleer, and I'll throw in with Shaq, I'll put in the Phil Jackson coaching card. I like the Phil Jackson coaching card. We have Cal Ripken Sports Flicks, Sports Stars. Big Mac Upper Deck when he broke the home run record. 79 Sporting News All-Stars with Ty Cobb. We have an 84 Topps Tom Seaver. We have an 84 Topps. This is the Stolen Base Leaders from 83 with Ricky Henderson and Rock Reigns. So again, anything that I go over that you buy into and we can break on the show, I'll give you a free card with a stack of free super glossy packs, or maybe we'll pair a couple cards together, as I mentioned, with the Chiefs and the Bills cards. We'll start off with our basketball products with the Luka trade. So we have the Select Mega Box. Select is $100. It's 8 packs per box, 4 cards per pack. And this is the new modern product tab. So if you go to vintagebreaks.com and you click the new modern product link up at the top, that's where you can find the basketball box. And there's the newest Los Angeles Laker cover boy, Luka, right on front. So if you're looking for this year's rookie class, the big names, we can go rookie hunting in here and here as well. We have premium stock hoops with 5 packs, 10 cards per pack. A lot of cards in this one for $85. So $85 and $100 on the Megas. I have 1 pack left, so 1 pack left of 89 Fleer basketball. If you want to go a little bit older, it's $45. $45. And this, you're looking for Michael Jordan in the base and the sticker, but you could also find second-year stars of guys like Reggie Miller. Move over to the baseball. We have 1985 Leaf. We have 2 packs of 85 Leaf at $70. An 85 Leaf, you're looking for a Kirby Puckett rookie card. Maybe 85 is your year. Maybe your Topps collector. We have 2 packs. I have stickies on here to tell me how many packs there were last week. So we sold one of these packs last week, and we ripped them, and I said, tell me 1, 2, or 3. So we put stickies on them. But it's 65. 65 on the Topps 85, where you're looking for rookie cards of maybe Mark McGwire. McGwire's in the 85 Topps. So 285 Topps, 285 Leaf at 65 and 70. 189 Fleer at 45 for the basketball. And then we have 293 Topps Baseball, Series 1 at 45. So 45 each. And then here you're looking for Derek Jeter rookie cards. Each pack does have 1 gold card. We're hoping, fingers crossed, maybe we get a Derek Jeter gold rookie card. We go Jeter rookie hunting, Kirby Puckett, Mark McGwire. And now the football packs we have, we're 1 week away from the Super Bowl. I'd love to open these up this weekend and maybe next weekend too. 1979 Topps Football. 79 Topps Football is the home of Ozzie Newsome. Ozzie Newsome rookie cards are in this set. Hopefully there's 1 in these packs for you. 125, so 125 on the 72 Topps Football. Sorry, 79 Topps Football. And the big boys here. We have 1986 Topps Football. $250 for each pack. I have 2 available. 17 cards in each pack. 17 chances. And in this set, you can find rookie cards of Jerry Rice, Reggie White, Steve Young, and then also early cards of Dan Marino, John Elway, Joe Montana. But Jerry Rice is the big one we're looking at here. I'd love to pull a Jerry Rice rookie card either this week or near next weekend as we come up to the Super Bowl. And anything that you buy today, so today will get you into the Buy Any Spot bonus. Oh, good morning. Welcome, Browns fan for life. Yes, Browns fan for life. Welcome to Vintage Breaks. I haven't seen you in the chat before. Hello. Welcome. If you have any questions, just let me know. We're happy to help, happy to answer. But it does trade. Yeah, so you're done with the NBA. So I'm guessing you're a Browns fan for life, so you must be in Cleveland. Your Cleveland Cavs are doing very well. They're a really good team right now. And does Luka going to the Lakers, does that kind of get you upset because he's pairing with LeBron, former Cav? Or is it just sort of like a monopoly, right? The rich just keep getting richer. Ah, I did not know that about Charlotte. Did you find that on the internet? No, I didn't know. I did see Charlotte Flair won the Rumble though. Very nice. So Charlotte going to Mania and fighting for a championship. Who do you think Charlotte's? Let me think. Oh, boy, I kind of like Becky Lynch over Charlotte Flair though. I like Becky over Charlotte. What do you think? I kind of want to see. I want to see Becky Lynch come back and be at the top of the wrestling world again. Mommy's great. Like Mommy's really good. I do like Mommy, but I think Becky Lynch is awesome. I think I'd like to see her come back up on top. I think so. And Roman and Seth. You think Roman and Seth? That's almost a given, right? I think it'll be a 2 night special, right? You're gonna have one of the headlines is gonna be Roman and Seth for sure. I think that's a given. Roman and Seth. Maybe a tag team, maybe Punk, right? So it could be Punk and Seth, perhaps. Yeah, it's very unbalanced. It's very unbalanced. But what I think might have happened. I don't know the contract situation, but if the Mavs aren't able to keep Luca, if they know they can't, they're gonna have to get something for him. And AD's a pretty good player, lopsided trade for sure, but he's a good player. So do you let him walk and get zero, or do you trade him now and get something? So maybe the Mavs felt like they were in that position. I know that Mark Cuban owns about 27% of the Dallas Mavericks now, so he's not the controlling partner. But if he was there, he already said like he would sign Luca. He would keep Luca more. If it came down to divorcing his wife and keeping Luca, he would get the divorce. That's what Mark Cuban said. As I mentioned a second ago, the Buy Any Spot promo. So we have our big event happening February 16th. You're 2 weeks away, so 2 Sundays from now, right around 11 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to randomize the list of all the names on the screen for you to see. We're going to roll the dice, randomize the list, and give away prizes. The Buy Any Spot promo means just that. Any spot you buy, whether it's one card from one pack, a full box, a set break, a repack, that is a spot. And you are in on the Buy Any Spot promo. So now all the way up until February 16th, right around 11 p.m. Eastern Time, if you buy a spot, you're in. When we randomize that list, the top 10 after the random are going to win a prize. First place is a 1960 Topps Mickey Mantle graded SGC3. We have a 1957 Topps Hank Aaron graded SGC4. A $250 break credit right back into your pocket for VintageBreaks.com. We have a T206 Charlie Fritz PSA 1.5 with an old millback. A little more rare to find than your Piedmonts or your Sweet Caps. $100 break credit is the next prize for you. And then we have a $100 Just Collect eBay store credit. So our sister company, Just Collect, at justcollect.com, they buy and sell vintage cards like Hank Aaron and Mickey Mantle and Willie Mays. So if you want a card from their store, $100 for you. We have a 1974 Topps Dave Winfield rookie graded PSA 7. And as we round out the top 10 prizes you could win with the Buy Any Spot promo in our big event happening February 16th at VintageBreaks.com. 1961 Topps Warren Spahn graded PSA 6. A 67 Topps Willie Stargell graded PSA 6. And a 1973 Kellogg's Pete Rose very high grade PSA 9. And that's any spot that you buy. You're in on that. Now, if you spend more money, we're going to get the prizes even bigger, right? Because we know sometimes the boxes can be expensive, right? You might buy a $10 spot, but maybe you buy a hobby box for $500. That's a lot of money, and we want to put something back in your pocket for that. So we're going to have a VIP prize. So if you spend $1,000 between now and February 16th, and that's cumulative. You don't have to buy $1,000 hobby box today. You could buy a box today, a pack tomorrow, a set break the day after that. It's all happening now until February 16th with a cumulative prize. And the top three, we're going to randomize at the end of the night on the 16th during our big event. It's a 1954 Bowman PSA 5 Willie Mays card. Second place is a $1,000 break credit, so you can spend $1,000 at VintageBreaks.com, get all your packs, your boxes, your cards, and then maybe you win another $1,000 to spend. And in third place in that VIP promo is a 2014 Bowman Draft Jumbo Box. Now, do you rip it? Do you keep it sealed? Do you hunt for some big cards out of there? Always the fun, but you know what I say. I say rip it. Right? We're in the business of opening the boxes and packs. But if you want more details about the event, don't just listen to me read off an index card. Head over to the website, VintageBreaks.com, and there's an event tab. So VintageBreaks.com, click the event tab right up there. You can see pictures of the prizes. You can see all the info on how we're going to give these away to you. And the best part is that they are bonuses. These are extras, right? So if you spend $85 today and you buy in and you get this Hoops Premium Stock Mega Box, you still get this box. All of these cards are yours. And then you're in on the Buy Any Spot promo on February 16th. So if you win first place and you get that Mickey Mantle 1960 Topps card, well, that's yours. That's just a free bonus for you. You still get your cards, your purchases, your packs, your boxes, and the bonuses if you win. Donald Hagenson, CB, Chris Brown, Browns fan for life. Thank you guys for joining the show this morning. Appreciate that. If you guys have any questions, I'm happy to answer, happy to help. Happy to chat about the Royal Rumble, what's going to happen at WrestleMania, the Luka trade, the Super Bowl coming up. Baseball spring training is almost here. The trucks have left with the equipment. And everybody asks the same questions, right? Everybody asks the same. Will the Chiefs three-peat? Can the Eagles beat the Chiefs from the three-peat? Right. Let's come up with some more fun stuff. Some fun, unique questions, right? We don't need to talk about the same thing that everybody else is talking about on all the other channels. Not yet done. Not yet done. I will, though. I'll ask J5. I will. So John was actually at an event. He was at a show this weekend. Lucky man, John, and I think Rob also went, and they got to meet some Yankees. So they met Jason Dominguez yesterday. A little envious. That's pretty cool. They got to meet the Martian. Jason Dominguez, the probable starting outfielder for the New York Yankees this season. So I don't believe anybody has signed Alex Verdugo. We still have Aaron Judge, and we got Cody Bellinger. So I'm wondering if it's going to be Cody, Judge, and Dominguez in the outfield. Alright, so we do want to start the show out today with 1982 Donruss. So, W. Lemmy, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Lemmy, let me know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. But W. Lemmy got into 1982 Donruss. So if you're in the chat, let me know. But we'll rip your 82 Donruss box for you. And we've got your order number here for our amazing and wonderful shipping team with Chris and Rob. We have two Robs. We have Lil Rob, Young Gun Rob, that you see on the camera all the time. But behind the scenes, we have another Rob who works hard and endlessly with Chris and does an amazing job with our shipping team. So if you're in the chat, let me know who you're looking for. So the big hit, right? We're looking for Cal Ripken Jr. rookie cards. Iron Man, 400 career homers, 3,000 career hits, most consecutive games played, two-time MVP, World Series champion, Cal Ripken. But maybe you're a set collector and you want high-grade cards. Maybe there's another player that you love to collect. So if you want me to penny sleeve and card saver any of these cards other than the Cal Ripken or a Hall of Famer, let me know and I'm happy to do that for you. These are your cards. You want all of them sleeved up, we'll sleeve them all. If you just want the top hits sleeved up, we'll just do the top hits, but let me know. But I'll sleeve up the Hall of Famers and, of course, Cal Ripken. So let's get breaking for you. We got to get our lucky frog. If you haven't tuned into the Sunday show before, you haven't seen us on Sundays at VintageBreaks.com, Lucky Frog. Ooh, Lucky Frog. So my goddaughter, Maya Papaya. She came into the office right here at this desk with this frog. Says, "Guess what, Grandpa Monty?" I said, "What's up, Maya Papaya?" She says, "I love you." I said, "I love you too, Maya." And then she gave me this lucky frog, and it's got a little heart on it. So when we open our packs and boxes, we give the lucky frog a tap, and we see if we can pull you the big cards. Oh, Herbie, that's right. Herbie could be in here. Lammy might get a Ken Herbeck rookie card. But I will reach out, Don. I meant to do that, and John was out this weekend, out with Rob. So Sam was off on Friday. John and Rob went to the show on Saturday. So we'll give them a shout out for you on Monday. I'll give them a text for you for your 3 oversized card holders. Alright, here we go, Lammy. Be careful with the wrapper. I like sending the wrappers to you too, so I want to make sure we're opening it carefully. Since we're opening a baseball pack. I know Don's a Twins fan. Who are we rooting for this year in baseball? I'm a Yankees fan. Still sour over the World Series. Who are we rooting for? Now, I'm a little sad that the Yankees did not re-sign Tommy Kahnle. So Kahnle spent 2 stints with the Yankees. He's from the hometown here. He grew up and played baseball right near me. I was fortunate enough to meet Tommy when he came back in the off-season, and he was working out up here. But Tommy Kahnle from my hometown. So I love going to the Yankees, and I love rooting for a hometown boy. But Kahnle, I think, signed with the Detroit Tigers. So he's not a Yankee any longer. But other than that, I'm pretty happy about the Yankee off-season moves. We got Max Fried. All right, no surprise on the back here. You can see we have Barry Evans. We're going to flip over. It's your wrapper. Twins over the Braves for Don. The Yankees took Max Fried from the Braves. However, Spencer Strider could be coming back healthy this year. Strider's very good. Oh, well, we have our Babe Ruth puzzle piece. That's a great picture for the puzzle piece, there's Babe's face right there. Starting off with Fernando Mania. I think this is Fernando's second year card. I want to say 81 tops was his rookie, so second year Fernando. Next up, Jay Johnstone. Two Dodgers in a row. Enos Campbell of the Giants. Steve Murrah, Padres. Cards are sliding right off. These old Don Rosses are sliding right off the pile here. Trying to be careful. Len Cicada, second baseman for the Orioles. Wrong Oriole. So close. Couple feet away from the position and the player that we want. There we go. Robin Yount. There's a Hall of Famer for you, Lemmy. Hall of Famer Robin Yount. 3,000 hits. Let's definitely sleeve up Robin. Sleeve up Robin for you. Scott Sanderson, Expos. I think Scott Sanderson played for the Yankees for a little bit. I actually remember getting Scott Sanderson's autograph on a Cubs card, if I remember correctly. Cool to see the Expos. I love seeing old Expos cards come right out the pack. Bob Owchinko. Boy, I hope I didn't butcher your last name, Bob. Next up, Frank Tavares, shortstop for the Mets. We're opening up W. Lammy's 1982 Donruss Wax Pack. Thank you for getting into 82 Donruss. Looking for a Cal Ripken rookie card. Rick Muller, pitcher for the Braves. Ed Romero for the Brewers. Ed Romero, keeping it local here to Albany, New York. Ed Romero was the manager of the Valley Cats, the Tri-City Valley Cats here near Albany. We had the short season single-A Houston Astros. We won the championship, and some of the players that came up through the organization we got to see. I boo him now. I'm a Yankee fan. But Jose Altuve came up here. Dallas Keuchel, George Springer. And Romero was the manager of that team. Oh, poor quality control here. We have another Fernando Valenzuela. So 2 Fernandos in this pack. 2 Fernandos. Fernando was our first card. Well, Lammy, maybe you are a Dodgers fan. Maybe you're a Fernando fan. You've doubled up on Fernando Valenzuela today. Let's see a Yankee. Hey, I see 2 Yankees. Willie Randolph, former captain of the New York Yankees. Always love Willie. I'm going to sleeve up Willie. You got to sleeve up a Yankee captain, right? There's a Yankee behind him. Jerry Murphy. 1 card left, and I think it was the no surprise card we saw on the back of the pack was Barry Evans. So no Cal Ripken, but we did get a Hall of Famer in Robin Yount. And we got Willie Randolph, Yankee fan here. Always appreciate the Willie. Willie Randolph was a great player for the Yankees. Won 2 World Series championships. He won 77, 78, and then was a coach on the team in the 90s, winning multiple World Series under Joe Torre's staff. And then he went and did very well as the Mets manager. Just missed out getting to the Fall Classic and winning there. We'll sleeve up Robin Yount and Willie Randolph. There's a good baseball question. I don't know Robin. I've never had a conversation with him. So I read his name as Yount. Y-O-U-N-T. Is it Yount? Robin Yount? Or Robin Yount? I don't think I've ever heard him say his own last name. I don't think Fernando's not a Hall of Famer, but I think he might be in like the Dodgers Hall of Fame. I think his number was retired. Pretty sure his number was retired by the Dodgers. I'd have to look that up. We do have a Hall of Famer, Robin Young, 82 Donruss, and Willie Randolph. Very nice. And then your puzzle piece. That's a good puzzle piece. If you're putting this puzzle together, that's the piece you want right there. Babe Ruth's face. That's a nice puzzle piece. But we'll sleeve up Fernando. Double Fernando for you. So, W. Lammy, I don't see it in the chat this morning. Let me know if there are any of these other cards you would like, either in a penny sleeve, a card saver. We've got the stars and the Hall of Famers sleeved up for you. If there's anybody else that you collect, or if you're a set collector and you're looking for a high grade card, maybe a pack fresh for your set, just make sure we didn't miss a star or a Hall of Famer on you. Just let me know. And who else is in the chat with us this morning? Don's always with us. Donald Hadrian's always with us on a Sunday. CB, Chris Brown in the chat. He joins us. And first time I saw you, Browns for Life fan. First time I've seen you in the chat. I'm assuming you're from Cleveland. Where are you from? Who do you root for? How'd you find us? How'd you find us at Vintage Breaks? W. Lemmy, get your cards all ready to go. Your order number. For Chris and Rob, our amazing shipping team at Vintage Breaks. We'll get this wrapper ready for you too. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. See, I've got my Aaron Judge coffee cup this morning. Ready for baseball. Ready for my Yankees. So if you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer, happy to help. We've got baseball, basketball, and football boxes to break for you. Lots of bonuses and free cards we want to give away. I'd love to break some basketball, given the Luka Doncic trade last night. Luka to the Lakers for AD and some picks. Little lopsided. Little shocking to wake up to this morning. But we have a select mega box. This is 2023-24. So this year's rookie class with Luka right on the cover. $100 for this mega box. There are 8 cards in the pack, 4 cards per pack. So 8 packs, 4 cards per pack. So maybe you're hunting for Wemby or Scoot or Brandon Miller. Maybe you're looking for brand new Laker, Luka Doncic. 100 on this mega box. Same rookie class, same year. We have Hoops Premium Stock, and this is $85. So this is 5 cards per pack, 10 packs per box. Looking for the same stars in both classes here, 2023, 2024. Or maybe an Indiana Pacer fan and you like Tyrese Halliburton. I like THT. Maybe you're a Miles Turner fan. We have 1 pack of 1989 Fleer basketball left as well. So 89 Fleer basketball is $45. You're looking for stars like Michael Jordan. You can have a Jordan base or a Jordan sticker possible from 89 Fleer. And then also second year Reggie Miller, second year Dennis Rodman. We have baseball packs. We have 2 brands of 1985 for you. We have 85 Leaf and 85 Topps. So if you're looking for Mark McGwire Topps rookies or 85 Leaf Kirby Puckett rookies, 70 on the Leaf and 65 on the Topps. I have 2 Topps, 2 Leaf available. 2 Topps, 2 Leaf. We have 2 1993 Topps. 93 Topps Series 1 is the home of Derek Jeter rookie cards. So if you're looking for Jeets. And also, each pack, every pack of 93 Topps has 1 gold card. That's the card we really want. We want the gold Derek Jeter rookie. I have 2 packs to hunt gold Jeter, and they are 45 each. 45 each for 93 Topps. We have football packs available, 2 big-time football packs. We have 86 Topps and 79 Topps. 86 Topps is $250 for the pack, $250. And in here, 17 cracks and a Jerry Rice rookie card. Jerry Rice, Steve Young rookies, the early cards of Marino, Montana, Elway. A Reggie White rookie card is possible. And in 79 Topps, it's $125 for the pack, so $250 on 86, $125 on 79. And in 79, you're looking for a Ozzie Newsome rookie card. Ozzie Newsome in that set. And then we have our stack of free cards and packs. So any pack or box that you buy today that I just went over. 93 Topps, 85 Leaf, 85 Topps, 89 Fleer, 86 Topps, 79 Topps, or the Select in Hoops Premium Stock Mega Boxes. I'll give you a free card from the stack of bonus cards. Whether you're looking for a modern football star, we'll throw in Mahomes and Kelsey together. Maybe you're looking for modern or Hall of Fame basketball, like LaMelo Ball rookie, Shaq, and then Phil Jackson. Maybe for baseball, we have Tom Seaver, Ricky Henderson, Mark McGwire, Cal Ripken. If you want to see all of the bonus cards, if you're interested, I'll go through each of the bonus cards available. You can pick out a free bonus card. And then we also have a stack of the 86 Super Glossies, the leaders. You can see the size difference. These are fun little mini cards, little mini packs. 1986, this is the last of the packs that I have available. So, if you buy a pack or a box today for anything that I can break open for you, I'll give you all of the packs. We've got 6 packs left. I'll send them to you sealed. You can have fun with them at home, or we can rip them and send you the cards. You let me know. The last of them, though. You got to get them before they're gone. But with the basketball news last night, I'd love to rip the basketball boxes. I don't know if he's going to be happy on the Lakers. So Luka is the star in Dallas, and we know that LeBron, even he's a little bit older, but LeBron is LeBron James. Love him or hate him, he's the all-time leading scorer, multiple-time MVP, multiple championships. It's LeBron's team. Is Luka okay being the number 2? He might be the better player, given LeBron's age and Luka's age. Maybe he's a better player now, but it's still LeBron's team. Is he okay being Robin? Robin the Batman? I don't know. Show you the wax packs available. There we go. Slide these up. The basketball out for you. I'm excited to see the NFL honors and awards in a couple of days. So I want to see Dan Campbell win Coach of the Year. You know, I'm a Lions fan. I know what the Vikings head coach did, coming in with a quarterback that nobody wanted. He drafted a QB that got hurt. He took a first-round QB, he got hurt. He took a quarterback that nobody wanted, and he ended up winning 14 games? Almost won the division, almost won the 1 seed. Came down to the last game of the year. You look at Dan Quinn, who took a rookie quarterback to the NFC Championship game. And he beat the 1 seed. He went in on the road and beat the 1 seed with a rookie quarterback. Man, Dan Campbell, what more does that guy have to do to take over the worst franchise? The Lions are the worst franchise in the history of football. They've been a laughingstock forever. He came in and changed the organization and got the 1 seed. This is a team that didn't win a game. 2008? Went 0-16? Didn't win a game. Then they come in, he gets the 1 seed. He gets the NFC Championship game last year. He gets the 1 seed this year. What more does Dan Campbell have to do to win Coach of the Year? Man, I'm rooting for you, Motor City Dan. MCDC, Motor City Dan Campbell. I hope you win Coach of the Year. So I've got my Aaron Judge cup. I've drank all the coffee. I done drunk it all for my coffee cup. So now I have my Yeti. And my Yeti, you can see, it says second favorite. Second favorite is my name. Friends and family call me Grandpa Monty. Second favorite comes from my puppies. We have Max, DJ, and Parker, and our old dog Buddy. Because Darcy's the favorite. All the dogs, all the puppies, they listen to Darcy because she's the favorite. They don't really listen to me very much, so I am the second favorite. So the puppies don't call me Marty, they don't call me Dad, they don't call me Grandpa like everybody else does. The puppies respond to me by the name of second favorite. So I have second favorite on my coffee cup which is a gift. This is a birthday gift from the puppies, of course. That's his second favorite. I did. Got my glasses with me today, Don. Got my glasses with me today. I have my regular glasses and my reading glasses. Alright. So I got my regular glasses. I can see with. So that's so clear. That's super clear right now. Holy moly. I have my I have my regular glasses. I have my reading glasses. So if I need to see if a card is a variation or the numbers on the card, and get down on it, and I got my reading glasses, my little cheaters. My cheaters so I can see. Also, where's Chris Brown at? Where'd you go, CB? Where's Sam? Where's S10? He appreciate it. I got my Yeats. I got my Yeats sunglasses. I know Sam wears his. Should I wear mine? Will they break? There we go. I've got ESPN up there still talking about the trade. So the Mavericks will get Max Christie and a 2029 first-round draft pick from the Lakers. So it's 3 years away. So at that point, LeBron's probably going to be retired at that point in time. So Luka will be 29-ish? 29? That might be a high draft pick. But why so far out? Why so far out? The Mavericks. Yeah. Who did the Jazz get? Who did the Jazz get in this trade? So it was a 3-team deal, right? So is the Jazz, the Lakers, and the Mavericks. What did the Jazz get out of this? The Utah Jazz were the third team, but I'm not quite sure what they get in the trade, Don. I'm not quite sure what they get. Have to look this up here. Okay, so it took me a little bit to find it because everybody was talking about just, Luca in AD. So the Jazz will get Jalen Hood Schifino and a second round draft pick from the Mavericks. So the Lakers will give Hood Schifino and the Mavs will give a second round draft pick. Let's see, what do the Jazz get in return? What did the Jazz give? Yeah, a little lopsided. Little lopsided. Little lopsided. There's a fun question for you. So we think Lakers, Mavericks, Jazz. We think it's a lopsided trade for the Lakers to get Luca and the Jazz, the Lakers getting Luca and the Mavericks in return getting Anthony Davis with Jalen Hood Schifino and a draft pick, kind of the filler pieces. I hate to say filler piece there. It's Jalen Hood Schifino's much better basketball player than I'll ever be, but so we think that's a lopsided trade. What is, in your opinion, the biggest lopsided trade of any sport? Doesn't have to be basketball, maybe football, baseball, hockey. What do you think is the biggest lopsided trade that you can think of? So the Jazz will get Hood Schifino and a second round draft pick. Okay. I'm trying to think. Let me think of the biggest lopsided trade without cheating, without looking at Google. What does my memory tell me? Biggest lopsided trade. Boy, I gotta dig on this one. I'd have to look back. I don't know if it was lopsided because you win through the draft, right? So an NFL team wins through the draft. How about the Washington trade years ago when they went up to the second pick to get RG3? They gave up a lot of draft capital, but I don't know if those draft picks really turned into much. I mean, RG3 ended up having an injury to his knee. It really cost him his career. But RG3 won the division. He brought Washington to the playoffs. I mean, that's a pretty good win. Like, would you like a quarterback to play longer for you? Of course, but he had a knee injury. But if that draft capital didn't really turn into anything, that's a pretty good and lopsided trade, right? You traded players that didn't pan out, and you won your division and made the playoffs. Pretty good. But I'm trying to think like a glaring, head scratching, curious trade over the years. Herschel Walker trade. There you go. That was the Minnesota Vikings, right? The Vikings gave up like a billion picks. The Cowboys Vikings, right? If I remember correctly. That's a lopsided trade. That's a lopsided trade for sure. Good one done. Donald Agenson came up with that. Good morning, Nyakila. Good morning. How are you on this fine Sunday? Keeler, we're talking about the most lopsided trade. I mean, everybody's talking about Luka Doncic, going from the Mavs to the LA Lakers for Anthony Davis, and the Jazz getting Jalen Hood-Schifino in a draft pick. Everybody's talking about that. Let's mix it up. All right. Let's have fun. And what is the biggest lopsided trade of any sport? Doesn't have to be basketball. Football, hockey, baseball. What is the biggest trade you can think of that you just scratched your head and thought, why? Why are you doing this trade? I am wonderful, Nikela. Thank you for asking. Appreciate it. I'm always happy when I get to spend Sunday with you guys sitting at home, open packs of opening packs and boxes. Doesn't get any more enjoyable than this. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for asking. All right, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna check Google biggest lopsided trades. Let's see what the old Googs comes up with. Where are you, Google? Oh, I do. Oh, I see a couple. I see a couple. I see a couple. I don't know if this is really a lopsided because you didn't really know at the time, right? So Steve Young was traded for 2 draft picks, goes from the Bucks to the 49ers. But that wasn't Steve Young, right? Here's a good one. Pretty good one. Marlins trading Miguel Cabrera to the Tigers. Miguel ended up winning 2 MVP awards, 4 batting titles, and he got the Tigers to the World Series. Now, they lost the World Series, but he got the Tigers there. 2 MVPs, 4 batting titles, won the Triple Crown, ends up 3,000 hits, 500 homers, going right to the Hall of Fame. But the Marlins traded him. He was 24 and was a 4-time All-Star. They traded him for 6 players. Only 2 really panned out, and neither panned out in a Marlins uni. That's a pretty big lopsided trade. I probably still, like to this day, probably still wondering why he made that trade. And then the Cowboys went on to win 3 out of 4 Super Bowls when they used those draft picks. Miguel Cabrera might be a good one. That might be the biggest lopsided. Now, some trades end up being lopsided, right? If you're using draft picks and those draft picks hit, but some trades they don't. You know, those draft picks you swing and you miss, and those players might not even make the team. Uh, and then a lot of players, like it may seem lopsided, but if you trade them while they were younger and they haven't reached like their full potential yet, and then they turn into a Hall of Famer or a star, that could seem kind of lopsided. But at the time, it made sense. So I'm trying to think of big lopsided trades, like Luka to the Lakers, that you scratch your head over and think, why? Why are you making this trade? And I think the Miguel Cabrera one could be good. Miguel Cabrera was 24 years old, had made 4 All-Star teams, and helped win a World Series for the Marlins. And then they traded him and got back a bunch of players that never did anything. That's a pretty big trade, lopsided, I think. Because Cabrera at that point in time, you knew was a star. He was a 4-time All-Star at 24 years old. Why are you trading him? Aikila, that's it. So Don said the same thing. The trade for Herschel Walker, the Vikings giving all those draft picks away to the Cowboys. The Cowboys ended up using those draft picks to pick Hall of Famers and win 3 out of 4 Super Bowls. So Don and Aikila, you both think the same thing. Biggest lopsided trade was Herschel Walker. So as a Lions fan, I was very sad when the Lions traded Matthew Stafford. But I knew it was eventually coming. Stafford was getting a little bit older, a lot of money, and the team, like, I love the Lions. The team just wasn't winning. I mean, they made the playoffs 3 times under Matthew Stafford, but we didn't even win any of those games. And then we used those draft picks and balled out. Like, we got Penei Sewell out of that draft. Like, we really made out well in that trade. We have Pro Bowlers from that trade, from the draft picks we got. We have Pro Bowl quarterback in Jared Goff, who was younger than Stafford. So that trade, that was just an even trade. I hope the Lions eventually get to and maybe win a Super Bowl, like Matthew Stafford won a Super Bowl. But that trade was a tough trade as a Matthew Stafford fan, but a really good trade for both sides. That worked out perfectly for both teams. Christopher Brown, CB, that's a good point. Dallas hasn't won a Super Bowl since then. But I can't say it on the camera, but the Rams general manager, when the Rams traded all those picks away to get Stafford and to get, I think, got OBJ, and they won the Super Bowl, he said, blank them picks. Blank them picks. Now, as a Lions fan, a team that's never been to the Super Bowl, you never want to say trade your future away. But you ask any Lions fan, you ask any Cleveland Browns fan, you ask any fan of a team that has had nothing but misery, would you trade 30 years of terrible seasons and missing every draft pick for a Super Bowl championship? I sure would. I would definitely do that. If you told me next year the Lions are hoisting the Lombardi, but you have to trade away every draft pick and you'll never win again for 30 years, I'm making that trade. I'm enjoying my championship. I'm going to the Super Bowl parade all day, any day. Is it business savvy if I owned the Lions? No, that's terrible. But as a fan, heck yeah, let's do it. Russell Wilson to the Broncos definitely got fleeced there. That's a lopsided trade for sure. Good one, Akila. Good one. Ooh, yeah, Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth. Now we're going old school there. Lopsided. That's right. Babe Ruth going to the Yankees, leaving the Boston Red Sox. Good one, Akila. That's a good one. That might be the worst baseball move of all time. That's the answer. That ends the discussion. That is the answer. Babe Ruth going from the Red Sox to the Yankees is the most lopsided move in the history of sports. I don't remember which baseball player or which sports writer said this. Talking about it might even been a different team, so I'll paraphrase. I'll just fill in some blanks here because I don't know the exact quote. But if Derek Jeter played in Cleveland, would he be Derek Jeter? Right? And let's think about that for Babe Ruth. Now, Babe Ruth won. He won multiple World Series championships as a Boston Red Sox. But is Babe Ruth if he doesn't go to the Yankees? Is he still the most famous baseball player ever? Maybe the most famous athlete ever? You can go to different countries where baseball isn't even played. Say the name Babe Ruth, they probably know who you're talking about. You can say Michael Jordan, and they know who you're talking about, right? If Babe Ruth stayed on the Red Sox, is he still Babe Ruth? Kobe and Vlade. Ooh, that's a big one, Don. That's a big flip right there, too. Right? The Charlotte Hornets making the trade on draft day, 1996 NBA draft. The Hornets traded Vlade Divac to the Lakers to get Kobe. Mm-hmm. Big, boy, that's another big trade. So Kobe, I mean, we all know what Kobe ended up being. You could assume that Kobe was going to be very good. But during that trade, though, like, do you know the Charlotte Hornets? Maybe they just didn't think Kobe was going to be Kobe. You know, there are a lot of first round picks. There are a lot of draft picks that just, they don't pan out, right? And I had this conversation with my brother-in-law Matt last night as we were talking about cards he wants to send out to get graded. And I just say, there are only a certain number of GOATs, right? The greatest of all time. There are only a certain number of draft picks, even first round draft picks, highly touted draft picks and prospects that actually pan out. For every Tom Brady, there's a million Drew Hensons. There's a lot of players that don't pan out. For every Kobe Bryant, there's a lot of Greg Odens that just don't pan out. So maybe the Hornets just didn't think that Kobe was going to be Kobe and took that gamble. Yeah. That was a terrible trade. You know, hindsight is always 2020. That was a bad trade. Oof. If you're just joining us, Chris Brown, CB, thank you. Nyakila, Donald Hutchinson in the chat. We have Browns fan for life in the chat today as well. I want to thank you guys for keeping me company here on Sunday morning. If you're watching and you're in the chat, let me know. Say hello in the YouTube chat right there as we peel back the curtain. So if I keep up the website, vintagebreaks.com, I double up. So you hear my voice twice. We don't want that, right? So I pay attention to your YouTube chats. I answer your questions on my phone over here. So I keep my phone to the right, and that's why you always see me looking down over here. Like I'm not working my neck out. Though I could use a nice chiropractor visit. But I'm looking at your YouTube chat over here. And every time it looks like I'm giving you a high five, I have the touchscreen laptop in here, so I don't have to use the mouse. I want to keep the mouse away from your packs of cards here. So I use the touchscreen. So every time I'm looking at something here, I'm giving you a high five. So high five, chat. High five, chat. Speaking of packs, that's why we're here, right? That's why we're here on this Sunday morning with Vintage Breaks, vintagebreaks.com. I am here until 1 p.m. Eastern Time today from Albany, New York, and then at 6 o'clock tonight from 6 p.m. till midnight. Chris Gilmore from Vintage Breaks South breaks your packs and boxes live from near Atlanta, Georgia. Now, if you see something on the website, if you're at vintagebreaks.com and you see a box or a pack or a set break that I don't have here to break, throw it in your shopping cart. You can grab that break and we'll open it for you on the next show. As Gilmore will have different packs and boxes, and then our main show, Monday through Friday, we have our main show from Vintage Breaks North in New Jersey. Starting at 12:30, Rob will break, and then at 3 o'clock, Rob is joined by Sam, S10, John, J5, Leighton, L Train, and Chris will all sit down and break your packs and boxes. And then in the evenings, during the week and the weekend, we have our Night Owls trade off. We have Gilmore with Vintage Break South, as I just mentioned, but we also have Charlie G. Charlie's out west near Phoenix, Arizona, and Charlie and his puppy Oreo, they break on Wednesdays and Saturdays. We break 7 days a week from morning until night. So if you see something on the website and I don't have it here at my desk, you can still get that in your shopping cart and we'll break it for you on the next show. Wayne Gretzky trade after winning, I think, 4 Stanley Cups. I think 4 cups as an Oiler, then going to the LA Kings. That was a trade. That's a good one, CB. That's a good. Chris Brown with a great addition to the question. Biggest lopsided trade in sports history. We're talking about Luka last night. Out of nowhere, waking up to the news that Luka Doncic was traded from the Mavs to the Lakers for AD, Anthony Davis, and the Jazz, part of that 3-team deal, getting Jalen Hood-Schifino and a draft pick. But if you are interested, I'd love to rip some basketball today. There's the man of the hour. There's Luka. This select mega box has 8 packs and 4 cards per pack. $100 on the select mega for $23.24. So if you're looking for Wemby, Miller, Scoot, if you're looking for LeBron, Steph, maybe you're a Celtics fan, maybe you're looking for Tatum or cover boy Luka, we can rip this box for you today. It's $100. This box and this next box at vintagebreaks.com are on the new modern product tab. So new modern product right up at the top. We have the same year, 23-24, same rookie class. Luka also on the box right there. Hoops Premium Mega. So the Hoops Premium Stock Mega Box has 50 cards inside. There are 5 packs with 10 cards per pack, and this is $85. So $85 on the Hoops and $100 on the Select. We have a 1 pack left of 1989 Fleer basketball. 89 Fleer has 15 cards and is $45. 45 on the Fleer, where you can look for Michael Jordan base and sticker cards. Or if you're like me and you love Indiana Pacers, maybe you're going for Tyrese Halliburton in the modern and Reggie Miller, second year Reggie Miller in 89 Fleer. For football, we have 2 big time packs. 1979 Topps Football. 79 Topps Football has 12 cards. And you're looking for Ozzie Newsome rookies. Ozzie Newsome rookie cards possible. $125 on the 79 Topps. And this big boy right here, I have 2 1986 Topps packs available. 86 Topps is $250 for the pack, with 17 cards inside. And you're looking for rookie cards of Jerry Rice, Reggie White, Steve Young, and also early cards. So we know that 1984 was the rookie year for Marino and Montana. So you can find Marino and Elway. You can find early cards in there. But speaking of Montana, we know his rookie year was 81, but also in the 86 set. So we can get big time rookies and stars, Hall of Famers, hopefully, for you out of 86 tops. In baseball, I've got 3 different options for you. We have 1985 tops, 1985 Leaf, and 1993 tops. So in 85 tops, you're looking for Mark McGwire rookie cards, Big Mac, at $65 for the pack. Maybe you're looking for Kirby Puckett rookie cards. You can find Kirby in 85 Leaf, $70 for the pack on 85 Leaf. And Derek Jeter rookie cards in 1993 tops, Series 1 are possible. And 93 tops are $45 for the pack. And each pack of 93 tops has a gold card inside. And we're hoping that it's a Derek Jeter gold card. That's the big time pull we want to have for you. And any one of these packs or these boxes that you break today, I have a stack of free bonus cards. Free bonus cards we want to give away. And I have a stack of 86 tops super glossies. You can see the size difference between the super glossies and the regulars. These are fun little mini cards. And there's some big names in here. I know you can get Nolan Ryan out of these. He's in that set. But I have 6 packs. I can send all 6 to you sealed, or we can break them here on the show, and I'll send you the cards. But if you buy any one of these packs or boxes that I just went over, I'll give you all 6, the last 6 packs that I have available for you. And then we also have the bonus cards. So I'll package a couple of these cards together. You want to pick out a free bonus card or 2, but I know the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. So we've got a next level stats with Patrick Mahomes and an Elite Series, Travis Kelce. We'll put those together. If you're a Bills fan, you're still lamenting. Josh Allen Spellbound. And 93 Bowman's Best Gold Bruce Smith. I think it's 93 Bowman's Best. Bruce Smith. Now maybe you want to get on an 86 tops. 86 tops. And also I know that the Eagles are in the Super Bowl. So we have a Reggie White Eagles card. We have a Steve Young Pro Set. A Montana Chronicles. And Rice Montana Aerial Threats. And this is a fun card. This is Stadium Club. I think it's 98 Stadium Club with Derek Thomas sacking John Elway. So you have Hall of Famer sacking Hall of Famer quarterback. That's wonderful. What I might do here for you, if you get into 86 tops football, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, how about all 5 of these bonus cards? Because you can get a Reggie White, possible Reggie White rookie card in 86 tops, possible Steve Young rookie card in 86 tops. We know that Montana's in the set. We know that Jerry Rice rookie cards are possible. And we know that Derek Thomas is a Chief. His rookie card is not until 1989. But we have John Elway, right? Second year, third year, second year, third year. John Elway. I had to do the math there for a second. John Elway's rookie's in 84. But maybe you can find a John Elway card in 86. So maybe this whole stack, all these 5 bonus cards, we'll do that. All 5 of these bonus cards if you get into 86 tops football. We have Barry Sanders bonus cards. We have 95 Fleer Flair on the Barry. We have a second year pro set, so 1990 pro set on the Barry Sanders. I'm a Lions fan, so I got to throw Barry in. Jack Youngblood. 1975 tops Jack Youngblood. For basketball, if you want to get in on either one of these mega boxes or the 89 Fleer pack, we've got LaMelo Ball Threads rookie card, and then I'll pair these two together. So we have Shaq on the 94-95 Fleer and the 91 Skybox, 90 Skybox for Phil Jackson. So we'll Shaq and Phil together. So baseball, if you want to get into the baseball packs, you have Cal Ripken on the Sports Flicks. You have Mark McGwire Upper Deck when he hit the 70th home run. A little older, a little vintage. 79 tops is the Ty Cobb Sporting News All Stars. We have 84 tops. 84 tops of Tom Seaver. And an 84 tops with stolen base leaders. We have Ricky and Rock. Ricky Henderson, Rock Reigns. And we have our big event I told you about earlier too. So our big event is running now until February 16th, 2 Sundays from today. Anything that you buy, whether it's a pack, a box, even if you buy it today or you buy it all the way up until 11 p.m. on February 16th, even if it's something I don't have here at my desk and not on my show, like a set break spot or a card vault rip pack, you're in on the buy any spot promo. Any spot means just that. Whether it's one card, whether it's a whole box, a spot is a spot. You are in on that bonus promo, and then on February 16th, right around 11 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to roll the dice. And we'll randomize the list of all of the names that are in on the buy any spot promo right on the screen for everybody to see. And the top 10 after the random will win a free prize. Big time prizes. First place. I had to write these down. First place is a 1960 Topps Mickey Mantle graded SGC 3. We have a 1957 Topps Hank Aaron graded SGC 4. $250 break credit to VintageBreaks.com. A T206 Charlie Fritz Old Millback graded PSA 1.5. A $100 break credit to VB. And then we have a $100 Just Collect eBay store card. So our sister company, Just Collect, justcollect.com, they buy and sell vintage cards and collections like Mickey Mantle and Willie Mays and Hank Aaron. If you are interested in selling your cards, you could reach out to justcollect.com and get a free appraisal from Leighton and John, J5. Or if you want to use that $100 gift card that you win, you could pick yourself out a vintage card from Just Collect. Rounding out the second half of the top 10 free prizes in our Buy Any Spot promo with our big event on February 16th. A 1974 Topps Dave Winfield rookie graded PSA 7. A 1961 Topps Warren Spahn graded PSA 6. 66 Topps Willie Stargell graded PSA 6. And then a 1973 Kellogg's Pete Rose very high grade PSA 9 on the 73 Kellogg's. All of those are in our Buy Any Spot promo. So if you buy a pack today or a box today here on the show, I'll get you the stack. All 6 packs of the mini leaders. I'll get you the free card. Your choice, first come, first serve on a stack of free cards. And you're in on the Buy Any Spot promo for our event happening February 16th. Now, if you want to see all the info, you're already on the website, VintageBreaks.com. Click the Event tab. So that'll show you all of the info, all of the pictures of the prizes that you could win right there at VintageBreaks.com. Chris, I got to talk to Sam. I have to have him send me Topps Chrome Blasters, the 2025 WWE Topps Chrome. I want to break something maybe during WrestleMania, the Sunday of WrestleMania. I want to break that. That'd be cool. So the Rumble was last night. I wasn't on last night. I'd like to break it during the event. That'd be cool. I don't have, you can't see it behind me. I do have a lot of like WWE autographs or WWF autographs. I have a giant Miz poster autograph from when he walked out at WrestleMania. So that's over here. I also have, growing up, I idolized the man. As an adult, I kind of want to punch him in the face. But I was able to meet Hulk Hogan back in the day, so I have a Hulk Hogan Hulkamania shirt that's signed, and I have a picture of me getting it signed by Hulk. Uh, yeah, I like the wrestlers from the '80s and the '90s, so I have autographs. You know, we got to meet Mick Foley and Shawn Michaels and Demolition. I have a lot of those autographs. So I'm interested in ripping the WWE Topps Chrome. I'm a Topps guy. I want to see some of those legends come out. I know a couple weeks ago when the guys at Vintage Breaks North were ripping National Treasures, they were getting Bret Hart autographs and Shawn Michaels autographs. So I want to get some WWE products in and rip that on the Sunday of WrestleMania. Miss Elizabeth, yes, done. Done with Miss Elizabeth, yeah. Miss Elizabeth when she was with the Macho Man or the Macho King, Randy Savage. Let's see, definitely had. I mean, we all had crushes in the '80s on Miss Elizabeth, right? Then in the '90s, boy, she turned out to be a hot mess and kind of a terrible human being. If you want to check Google for that, but Sunny, or Sunny in the mid '90s with WWF at the time. And Stephanie McMahon, of course, definitely had a crush on Stephanie McMahon. But Miss Elizabeth, yeah, absolute Miss Elizabeth. I will give you two questions in one. Favorite wrestler growing up, and which wrestler did you have a crush on? A wrestler or a manager? Favorite wrestler, and then one you had a crush on. So as a kid, it was definitely Hulk Hogan. He was my favorite. But all kids loved Hulk Hogan, right? And then Hogan and Warrior. As I got a little bit older, Mick Foley. I liked Mick Foley. Just a nice guy. And now, like, more modern, I like Miz. And then you gotta love Jey Uso. You gotta love Yeet. On the ladies, the female side, Becky Lynch, big time Bex. Man, I think she's just so dominant in the ring. Perfect on the mic. Yeah, it was nice to see Steph kicked out. I like Stephanie McMahon. I like Steph. Oh, so your fit. So Chris Brown CB says favorite wrestler growing up was Roddy Piper, crush Trish status. I like both answers. Piper was the best heel. Like he's as a face, definitely fun to root for. Might be one of the greatest heels of all time in wrestling. Was Roddy Piper. But when he turned face, when he became a good guy and he won the Intercontinental title for a short period of time, yeah, I think he took it off the Mountie. I was so excited. I remember it was '92 because after he won the title, I was hoping he'd win the Royal Rumble. Uh, Nerd out here for a moment. So 1992 Royal Rumble, the winner would get the WWF Championship. It wasn't the number one spot to go to WrestleMania because the title had been vacated, right? So the winner was going to get the title. So I thought it'd be cool if Roddy Piper won the Intercontinental title in the match and then went and won the Royal Rumble to be the IC and the overall champ at the same time. More local fun stuff for you. The 1992 Royal Rumble was held here in Albany, New York, 10 minutes down the road from me. Yeah, so we opened up For Lammy, W. Lammy, we opened up your 1982 Don Ross baseball wax pack. We pulled Ed Romero. Ed Romero was the coach of the Valley Cats, 10 minutes down the road here, and now we're talking about the 92 Royal Rumble held here in Albany. A little Albany love today. Darcy calls it like Nerd Fest sometimes when I go and I do the autograph signings or the meet and greets. Even just baseball too. So like yesterday, I mentioned John and Rob, J5 and Rob got to go meet the Martian, Jason Dominguez. And every time I have the opportunity to meet like a favorite player, but more so the guys that I watched growing up, the Yankees from 1996, my favorite Yankee team, or my favorite wrestlers, like my favorite wrestlers from the 1980s, favorite football players. I enjoy meeting them now, because back when they're at the height of their career, you couldn't really find meet and greets offered, right? And there was no internet. And we'll use Demolition, right? Demolition's a great example. So if you watched wrestling in the 80s, in the late 80s, maybe early 90s, Demolition was a tag team champion, and I thought that was really cool. I thought it'd be cool to meet Demolition. It'd be cool to meet Hulk Hogan. It would be amazing to meet your favorite. We'll even go with musicians, your favorite bands, right? Growing up, listening to all your favorite music. But you didn't know how to win a backstage pass unless maybe you won one off the radio. There was no internet to buy these things. It was all like, how do you even get a backstage pass? How do you meet these people? But now it seems like almost every artist or every athlete will do an autograph signing or a meet and greet. We have the National Baseball Card Show or the National Sports Collectors Convention that you can go meet all your favorite athletes. Fanatics Fest. All of these things weren't around. So now, I'm in my 40s and I have the opportunities to meet the athletes or the celebrities that I either liked growing up or had a crush on. I think it's cool to be able to meet them now. The last time I went to 1990s Con, it was all 1990s actors and actresses. I definitely got a picture with Topanga, Danielle Fishel, Topanga Lawrence from Boy Meets World. And Darcy even laughed. She's like, go get a picture. I'm like, yeah, I'll have to go get a picture with Topanga. But I love being able to do that now because that didn't happen when we were younger. And I'm a photo guy. When I was younger, it was the autograph, right? When you're younger, everybody wants to get an autograph because there were no cell phones back then. You didn't really have cameras. Like maybe you brought a Polaroid camera, right? So now I think back of all of the people that I've met over the years, but I really don't have any evidence, right? There's no evidence. Oh, you met that player? Yeah, I met that player. Where's the picture? Yeah, there was no picture. So now I do the photo ops. I like the professional photo ops. You get the nice backdrop, and there's a picture of you and the player or the athlete or celebrity that you liked growing up. I like the photo ops more than the autographs, I think. How about you? Do you go for you get one or the other? Let's just say you have the opportunity to get an autograph or a photo with your favorite athlete or celebrity, your favorite actor or actress. Do you go autograph or photo? Let me know. I'm definitely a photo person. If I pan the camera around, it's hard to do. Hard to pan the camera around here. But I have a lot of pictures of the athletes and the actresses and the actors I've met over the years. Let me see if I can see a couple of mine. They're all over the place. They're all over my office here. Let's scroll up a little bit. Let's try this so you can see. Here's a couple pictures behind me over here. And we got some hiding over there. behind. Oh, there's my puppy. There's Buddy, my old doggy. I got them all over the wall. I got some in front of me up here. Let's see if I might be able to do this. See if I can do this. Let's see if we can do this. You got some pictures on the wall up there and over here. But yeah, we definitely. Now you see the guest bed that I have. But I'm a photo guy. I like meeting the players and the actors, actresses, and I like getting pictures of them because I never had that as a kid. You know, it was always the autograph back then. You didn't have a cell phone in your pocket like we do today. Now we got to get the camera all situated again, making you dizzy. Apologies, I'm making you dizzy here. We get the camera right back up. Avert your eyes, don't get dizzy. There you go. Alright, hopefully that'll stay right there. Hopefully that doesn't fall down. Don liked his favorite, Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth. Yeah. Joseph DeFoyo, welcome. Papa Shango in Demolition. So I can't get the picture right now. I have a picture of Demolition and I don't know if I can take it off the wall here, but up there behind me I have a picture of Demolition. Demolition and I. Yeah, those my guys back then. Those my guys. Who else did you like? Papa Shango, yeah. Papa Shango or The Godfather, Kama Mustafa. Of course. Two Gwens. Hopefully you didn't have either one of those. When I give the bonus cards, I like to see if I get you something unique that you might not have. Axe and Smash. So I'm an Axe and Smash. Crush to me wasn't part of Demolition. You know, I was an Axe and Smash guy. I don't know. Let's see if I can get the camera up. Let me see if I can get the camera up here. We're gonna make you dizzy and see if I can show you the picture of Demolition and I. Let me try here. Let me try. It's on my wall behind me. Let's see. Woo, we're gonna go on a little tour of Monty's office today. Let's see. Can we see Demolition? Maybe. There's Demolition right there. So that's Kurt Angle and myself. There's Demolition. And then there's the Berserker. The Berserker. Who remembers the Berserker? We're going to make you dizzy as we sit back down. Whoa! Alright, avert your eyes. We're going to make you dizzy here as we get the camera reset. Alright, you guys took a 10-second tour of my office. It is. Why is Demolition? Here's a great question. Why is Demolition not in the WWE Hall of Fame? Did they do something wrong behind the scenes we're not aware of? Like, what did they do to Vince? A Demolition, a three-time tag team champions, are not in the Hall of Fame. He did so. Smash turned into the Repo Man. Doink, Doink the Clown. Very nice. They were coming back to the 80s and 90s. Another Hall of Fame name might get announced on Raw. So Chris Brown says, I didn't know this. I'm surprised Triple H wasn't already in the Hall of Fame. I talked to my friend Gary last night and he said, how is he not in the Hall of Fame? Yeah. Best autographed baseball. Great question. Great question. Best autographed baseball. So most valuable or favorite? If I go favorite, oh, is it just baseball autograph or a baseball? Let's see. If I go with, all right, so if I go with just baseball autograph, I'll say autographs. So I've showed before, I'm working on a fully signed 1996 Yankees team photo, and I've met each player in person. No mail-ins, no sendaways. I've met all the players in person. I got like 6 autographs left to go before I get the full team. So that's my favorite, I guess most valuable too. Uh, but I have a couple fun ones. If I just go like a signed baseball, Nick Swisher threw me a ball one time. Nick Swisher threw a ball to me, and then we got it autographed afterwards. So it was nice to have Swish, a guy that I enjoyed rooting for. It wasn't a home run or a foul or anything. He just threw a ball my way. So he fouled the ball off at the plate and then threw it. And I happened to catch it and caught him after the game. And Darcy actually got the ball signed for me. So I thought that was pretty cool. Not most valuable. I guess one of my favorites. Good question, Don. Good question. Because it's definitely some obscure names. One is not very obscure. So I need Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers, starting pitcher. I just never seen him do a sit-down signing. I haven't seen him appear anywhere. So I need Kenny Rogers, but then I need some guys like Andy Fox. So Andy Fox, I think he pinch ran 4 times, if I remember correctly. He had like four appearances as a pinch runner. Guys like Mike Aldretti. Mike Aldretti, I think, had like a couple of at-bats in the World Series. I know Mike Aldretti was a base coach for the Athletics, and Andy Fox was a base coach for the Red Sox last year, but they didn't retain them. So these are guys like the obscure players that don't do autograph signings, and this sounds mean and terrible, and I hate to say common players or lesser players, but yeah, they didn't make an all-star team. They didn't really do a whole lot, so baseball card shows just don't bring these guys in to do autograph signings. So it's hard to catch these obscure players like those guys. Yeah, I need a couple of autographs. The only well-known player is going to be Kenny Rogers, and I haven't seen him do a sit-down. Brian Bowringer is one. Brian Bowringer, I know, does Yankee fantasy camps. He's a relief pitcher. He's a guy he's a middle inning guy who just doesn't do appearances. But he does go to the fantasy camps. Uh, and sometimes Brian Bowringer will do the suite event. So if you go to a Yankee game and you sit in a suite, the Yankees will send like different legends around, and they'll meet you for a couple innings during the game. And Brian Bowringer does do that sometimes. But that's kind of a gamble, right? So if you rent the suite, you might not get Brian Bowringer. Great questions. I appreciate it. So about you, now, Don, you'd asked what's my favorite or my best autographed baseball. What's yours? I know you're a Twins fan. Do you have a Kirby Puckett ball, or you have a Kent Hrbek ball, maybe? Now you also root for the Braves. Do you do? How about Dale Murphy? How about a Dale Murphy ball? And same question to Joseph DeFoya and Christopher Brown. Joe, thank you, Chris Brown. What are your favorites? Not most valuable. How about your favorite autographs? His favorite doesn't have to be valuable, right? I've got, I'm looking at an autograph from Homer Bush. You remember Homer Bush? He played for the Yankees in the 90s. He was on the 98 team. Never really made an all-star team, but I liked rooting for him. I think I've got him up here somewhere. Let me see if I show you my Homer Bush autograph. Actually, I have a photo. I think I have a photo of Homer up here somewhere. Yeah. There you go. You guys are getting the 10-cent tour. Alright, so I got to meet Homer. And he signed the photo a couple years ago. So signed over yonder. But Homer Bush, it's not the most valuable, but some of my favorites. So what are your favorite autographs that you guys have? I have one for you. I have one. It's on my wall up here. I'll, I think I might have mentioned this story before. It's kind of funny. I'm laughing once you hear the story. So I follow both David Cohn and David Wills on Twitter/X. Uh, Coney was on my favorite team, the '96 Yankees, and while David Wells wasn't on that team, he was always fun. He delivered World Series championship. He threw a perfect game. Those two on Twitter are really funny, like hilarious. And all the time, David Wells will reach out to David Cohn and call. I apologize if there are any children listening, but on Twitter, he calls Coney scumbag. He'll say, "Hey, scumbag, let's go fishing," or "Scumbag, what are you doing tonight?" I think it's so funny. It's so funny that he calls David Cohn scumbag. So I went and I met David Cohn. I have a picture of Coney and I. I've met him a couple of times, so I have a picture of David Cohn and I together. And I went to him and I said, "You don't have to sign this, but if you could." And he laughed and he really wrote. It's on my photo up there. He wrote to Monty, "My fellow scumbag, David Cohn." I think it's so funny. It's framed. It's on my wall. I don't really share it online too much. I don't tell the story because to me it's just an inside funny thing to me. So we'll go with that. Also, one of my favorite autographs. Not valuable whatsoever. Nobody's ever gonna buy that because it's personalized and it says "to my favorite scumbag." But it's really, or my fellow scumbag. But it's really funny. Ah, Herbie. So you do have Kent Herbeck. Now, did you get to meet Kent while he was playing, or did you meet him at a show afterwards? Ah, Harmon Killebrew. That's a great name to have on a baseball. Harmon Killebrew. Nice. That's a good autograph, huh? Same question. Now, did you get to meet him back in the day, or did you buy that afterwards? If you're just joining, we have about 1 hour left in the show today. Vintage Breaks, vintagebreaks.com. Myself, Monty, we're breaking live from Albany, New York. We've got Christopher Brown, Joseph Tafoya, Donald Hagenson. We have Nyakila Dodds all up in the chat today. I'm using the full names, full government names today. We also have uh, Cleveland Browns fan for life, as we were talking earlier about the lopsided NBA trade. So he's not going to watch basketball anymore after that Luka trade. Luka for AD. And then W. Lammy hopped into 1982 Donruss Baseball. Thank you for your purchase for 82 Donruss. I'll go over a couple of the packs and boxes we have available to break for you. If you're just joining, you want to get in on the fun. Speaking of Luka, we have 2 mega boxes of modern basketball available today. We have the Select Mega from 2023-24. If you're going to go hunting for Wemby or Scoot or Brandon Miller, or if you're looking for cover boy, new LA Laker, Luka Doncic, it's $100 on the Select Mega with 8 packs per box and 4 cards per pack. We have Hoops Premium Stock, same year, same rookie chase, same new Laker on the front of the box there with Luka. There are 50 cards in this box, so you get 5 packs, 10 cards per pack, and it's 85. So 100 on Select and 85 on the Hoops. And you can find these under the new modern product tab. VintageBreaks.com, new modern product. And go a little bit older on the basketball. We have 1989 Fleer. We have 1 pack left at $45. And here you're looking for the base or the sticker of Michael Jordan. Or second-year stars like Reggie Miller, Dennis Rodman. For baseball, we have 1985 Topps for $65. And 1985 Leaf for $70. I have 2 packs of the Topps, 2 packs of the Leaf. As we're looking for rookies of Mark McGwire and Kirby Puckett, we have 93 Topps, Series 1 at $45. And in 93 Topps Series 1, you're looking for Derek Jeter rookies. Hopefully a gold rookie. In each 93 Series 1 pack is a gold card, perhaps a black gold card. And the gold Derek Jeter rookie's the one you want out of there. For football, we have 1979 Topps football and 1986 Topps football. 79 Topps is the home, and hopefully inside one of the 2 packs that I have available of Ozzie Newsome rookie cards. At 86, I also have 2 packs available, and you're looking for rookie cards of Jerry Rice, Reggie White, Steve Young, and then also you can find big-time stars like John Elway, Joe Montana, Dan Marino. 125 on the 79, 250 on the Topps. And then anything that I can break for you today on the show, if you buy any one of these packs or mega boxes, we have a couple bonuses we want to give away. I have 6 packs left of the 86 Super Glossies, the little mini packs. I'll give all 6 to you. You make a purchase today, give you all 6. And you can see the size comparison. Just fun little cards. Get some good names out of here. I know we've opened these on the show before, and we have got Nolan Ryan, Don Mattingly. But we can open them on the show, or I'll send all of them to you sealed. I got 6 left. All 6 are yours if you hop into a pack or a box today. And we have our stack of bonus cards. A whole bunch of free bonus cards. So if you get into a pack or a box here in the next 1 hour or so, we have 2 Chiefs cards because they're in the Super Bowl. I give these to you together if you want. We have Mahomes and Kelsey. So at next level stats in an Elite Series. If you're still lamenting over the Buffalo Bills. We have Josh Allen Spellbound and Bowman's Best Gold Bruce Smith. Now, here's what I might do. I know the Philadelphia Eagles are in the Super Bowl, and I know 86 Topps is a big pack. It's a big pack. I'm going to throw all of these cards together into one. So if you get 86 Topps football, we have a Reggie White Pro Set from 1991. We have a Steve Young. I think this is, I got to look on the back, this is 1989 Pro Set. So 89 Pro Set on Steve Young. I think this is Collector's Choice, maybe 1994-ish. Montana Chronicles. 91 Upper Deck Aerial Threats between Reggie White and Joe Montana. And this is just such a cool card, we'll throw it in. So you have John Elway getting sacked by Derek Thomas. So Hall of Famer sacking a Hall of Famer. All of those cards into one if you want to jump into a 90 or an 86 football pack. We have Barry Sanders on the Fleer Flair. Barry Sanders from 95. We have second year 1990 Pro Set Barry. 1975 Topps Jack Youngblood. And then if you get into the hoops, we'll do this. We have a LaMelo Ball Threads rookie, and I'll pair these two together. We have a 94-95 Fleer Shaq and a 90 Skybox Phil Jackson. So Shaq and Phil together. I really do love the image, just the image on the Shaq from above as he's dunking. That's a cool card. Want to get into an old baseball pack? We have Starflix Sports Flicks with Cal Ripken, a little 3D card, little Sports Flicks. We have Upper Deck from Mark McGwire when he hit the 70th home run, breaking the record there. We have the 79 Top Sporting News All-Stars with Ty Cobb. We have two cards from the 84 Top set, my favorite baseball set. We have 84 Tops Tom Seaver and the Stolen Base Leaders with Ricky Henderson and Tim Raines. A couple Hall of Famers on one card. Like to see that. Lots of bonuses, lots of free stuff. If you hop into a break today, just let me know. If you have any questions, and I may end the show at 1 p.m. today, but Chris Gilmore is back with you live tonight. He's breaking at 6 p.m. to midnight from Vintage Break South, and he has other packs and other boxes available. So if there's something you see at the website, you're on vintagebreaks.com, you really love it, you want us to break it for you, and maybe I'm out of stock here at the desk, put it in your shopping cart, and we'll break it on the next show for you. We do break 7 days a week. We break in the mornings, afternoons, and the nights. And our main breaking show will start on Monday, 12:30. Rob starts your lunch breaks off. And then at 3 p.m., we roll in with Rob, with J5, S10, Chris, Layton, L-Train, with Vintage Breaks North, Monday through Friday, 12:30 until 9 p.m. And then Gilmore and Charlie G are our night owls. Gilmore at Vintage Break South, but Charlie G is in the West. He's out near Phoenix, Arizona, where he'll break on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So you did get to meet Harmon Killebrew. Very nice done. So you won the baseball at a Twins game. That's awesome. So you got to meet the player, and then later on you won a prize at a baseball game. That's very cool. Very cool, Don. Very cool. I don't think I've ever won a raffle at a baseball game. That's pretty cool. Alright, guys, give me 1 second. I'm going to use the facilities. I'm going to put my headphones down. Chris Brown's going to make fun of me because I don't have a headphone stand. I'll be right back, guys. Be right back. Stare at these lovely wax packs. Nick, welcome. Nick Mariachi. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Thank you for joining the show. Welcome, welcome. All right, we got to bring in my very special guest coming up. And Charlie G, he's got Oreo that helps him break the cards. But we're gonna bring in my special guest coming up here in a second.
Hello?
Hello, DJ.
I'm here.
We have a very serious card collector.
I am a very serious card collector.
Here we go, man. Let me see that DJ. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, this is DJ. This is DJ. He's a very serious card. He's a very serious card collector. Yeah.
I'm the most serious card collecting puppet there is.
Hello. And you look, DJ has a mohawk.
I do.
DJ has a mohawk. Here we go. Look at this mohawk. Let's see if we can get this camera on you, DJ. Ready? Watch this. Here we go.
Wow. That's fancy.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. That's a natural mohawk. We don't dye it. We don't cut it that way. It just kind of grows in, and DJ has an all-natural mohawk. That's just how he was born.
Well, the things get very close to me.
Yeah. Just how he was born. And DJ loves collecting cards. He's a serious card
I'm a
collector.
serious card collector and I also love snacks.
Yeah, he loves snacks too. His appearance fee is puppy cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to get you some puppy
It's
cookies.
gonna cost you at least 3 puppy cookies.
Oh, 3 puppy cookies to be on vintagebreak.com. Thank you, DJ.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you for your help. You want to come over, Parker? You want to say hello? All right, Parker isn't quite yet a serious card collector, but we're getting there. We're getting there. There you go. Come here. You want to say hello? You want to say hello? Okay, this is Parker. Okay. This is Parker.
Guys, come at me.
Hi, Parker. Say hello. This is Parker. He's only about 7 months old, 8 months old, and he hasn't quite learned how to collect yet. So he's learning how to be a serious card collector from DJ.
Favorite, he probably just eat the cards.
He'll probably just eat the card. He's a puppy. He'll probably just eat the
Yeah,
cards.
he eats
That's what
everything.
he does. He ate the couch the other day. Parker ate the couch. Yes. We're not really thrilled about that situation, are we? All right. Thank you, Parker. Max, you want to come say hello? Max is the old man of the house. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Hi, Max. Okay. Max is the smallest. Thank you. Who gives puppy kisses? He's giving me kisses right now. Oh, kisses, kisses, kisses. Thank you. There's Max. So Max is set in his ways. Max is, thank you. Thank you. In puppy years, Max is pushing near 80.
He's almost as grumpy as you.
He's old and grumpy like me. Max is, he's about to be 11, 12. How old are you, Max?
You don't even know?
I don't even know.
He's 11. He's gonna be 12 in June.
Max is going to be 12 years old this June. He's blind in one eye and he sleeps most of the day. He lives the life. Max doesn't really like cards, but Max loves football.
He loves football.
Max is a football fan. Max is a Giants fan.
But sometimes he likes the kitties.
We've
though.
converted him to be the Lions fan. He likes kitties.
No, he likes real kitties.
There we go.
He likes the kitties in football.
And those are the puppy's real voices. That's not Darcy. That's not my wife Darcy behind
No,
me.
it's
Those are that's DJ talking.
Alright, I got a nap to go take.
All right, you guys go take some naps.
See you later.
Bye. Thank you for helping me.
Anytime you need some serious card collecting, I do it.
Very cool that you got Herbie's autograph like that, Don. Just catching up on the chat. Very cool. Very cool. So Nick Mariachi, I heard you got a full Parky set. You got some Parker sets the other day. What was the full set that you got? I saw you in the chat getting a full complete vintage hockey set the other day. Just catching up on your chat over here. Like about 30 more minutes left on the show as we break from Albany, New York on this fine Sunday morning. Vintage Breaks, vintagebreaks.com. So if you want to get into any of the packs or the boxes, just let me know. We got about a half hour left. Some wonderful topics today. Great conversations of favorite athlete or celebrity or baseball player, the favorite autograph that you have, your favorite wrestler or valet or manager growing up when you were younger. Thoughts about the Luka trade. Luka and AD, very lopsided. And then we had a fun topic of biggest lopsided trade in sports history. Some great responses there. I think Naya Kilo might take the cake when she said Babe Ruth, right? If Babe Ruth doesn't leave the Red Sox, is he still the Babe Ruth that we know of today? Like Babe Ruth, you can go to a place where baseball isn't even played. Say the name Babe Ruth, probably know what you're talking about. That's a good one. If Ruth stayed, maybe he doesn't hit 714 home runs. Maybe he doesn't win all those World Series. He did win a few championships with the Red Sox, but maybe he's not Babe Ruth. Here's another fun question for you. You can know nothing about baseball, zero about baseball, but you know Babe Ruth. If there was no Babe Ruth, who's the name? Who is the name where you say, oh, that home run is, well, it's not a Ruthian home run, it is a this player home run. When you think greatest player of all time, if it's not Babe Ruth, if you're watching a movie, right, you watch The Sandlot, Baby Ruth, Babe Ruth, right? If you're watching The Sandlot, if it's not Babe Ruth, who is it? That coffee cup's empty. Very cool, Don. Sorry, I was catching up on all the chats over here. So I peel back the curtain and I show you the office setup here. So I keep up to date on your chats. The YouTube chat here on my cell phone to the right. Because if I bring up Vintage Breaks, VintageBreaks.com site, or the YouTube chat, we actually double up. So you'll hear my voice echoing. We don't really want that. So I've got the YouTube chat over here to my right. So I get your questions. And then we have cameras here and here, so it looks like I'm giving you a high five all the time, but so I don't put the mouse down here, with your cards. I use the touchscreen laptop, so I'm always over here looking at your chat, and I'm always looking like I'm giving you a high five, but I'm just prepping your orders here. So, high five, chat. We get about 20 minutes left in the show today as we're breaking live from Albany, New York with Vintage Breaks at vintagebreaks.com. So if you want to hop into a break, whether it's a modern basketball box, some vintage football, maybe a nice mix of vintage and kind of modern baseball, let me know. We have our stack of free packs we want to give away, the 86 Super Glossies. I've got 6 left. All 6 are yours if you jump into one of these breaks available. I'll ship you the cards sealed. You want to rip them at home just for fun, or I'll open them up on the show for you and mail the cards. We have our stack of bonus cards. Every purchase you make that I can open up on the show gets you a free bonus card as well. We've got 2023-24 basketball. So if you're looking for Wemby, if you're looking for Brandon Miller, or you're looking for new LA Laker Luka, we have select mega boxes at $100, where there's 8 packs per box and 4 cards per pack. We have Hoops Premium stock with 5 packs per box and 10 packs. 10 cards, 5 packs, 50 total cards, $85 on the premium stock. We have 89 Fleer basketball. I have 1 pack left of 89 Fleer at $45. Now, if you're on VintageBreaks.com, the Fleer pack is available in the basketball tab. The premium stock and the select are under new modern products right up at the top. For vintage football, we have 1986 tops and 1979 tops. 86 tops is where you'll hunt rookie cards of Jerry Rice, Steve Young, Reggie White, and then also early cards of Montana, Marino, Elway. 17 cracks at that. $250 for the pack of 86 tops. $125 will get you a pack of 79 tops football, where you're looking for a pack fresh rookie card of Hall of Famer Ozzie Newsome. We have 1985 tops and 1985 Leaf baseball. 85 tops, maybe you're looking for a Mark McGwire rookie card, $65. Maybe you want an 85 Leaf Kirby Puckett rookie card. We can chase Kirby. $70 on the Leaf. For $45, we have 93 tops Series 1 baseball. $45, we're looking for Derek Jeter rookie cards. Jeets. And now you also get 1 gold card per pack too. So the gold card, we're hoping, is Derek Jeter. A gold Derek Jeter rookie card would be the biggest pull out of 93 Series 1. So we've got the mega boxes for basketball, the vintage wax packs, and we have bonus cards and bonus packs. So 20 minutes, give or take, left on the show. Now, that's just for me. That's just for Albany. We're coming back at you live tonight, 6 p.m. to midnight with Gilmore. Chris Gilmore is going to be breaking live from Vintage Break South. So if you want to get onto your nighttime breaks, make sure you stop by, say hello to Gilmore. I didn't get to meet the Martian. So Don asked, Yankees my favorite team. Did I get to meet the Martian? I did not. So John and Rob got to meet Jason Dominguez yesterday. I did meet Spencer Jones, though. So of the prospects that are coming up, I'm more of a fan of Spencer than Dominguez. I'm excited to see what both are going to do. But I did go meet Spencer Jones. And let me tell you, Don, this dude is tall. I'm not a very big guy. I'm 5'11", 200 pounds. 5'11", 200 pounds. Pretty much the average person. And I look very tiny. I look like a tiny human next to Spencer Jones. But Darcy was kind enough. She took me to the Somerset Patriots game on my birthday over the summer. So we went down. We had good seats behind home plate. And then afterwards, I got to get an autograph and a picture with Spencer Jones. Funny enough, Rob from Vintage Breaks, our lunchtime host. You hear Rob 12:30 to 3 every day, every Monday through Friday. Rob was at the game. We didn't run into each other, but we found out afterwards the next day that we both went to the same game. My opinion on the Martian. Oh, Billy Martin as a manager did not meet Billy Martin. No. So Billy Martin as a manager did everything that you could ask, right? He got you a world championship. So Billy Martin got the Yankees to the 1976 World Series, lost to the Big Red Machine, but then came back and won the World Series in 77. Uh, Billy was definitely a player's manager. If you watch Billy Martin growing up, he wasn't a suit and tie guy, and he wasn't going to take any gruff from George Steinbrenner. Wanted to do it his way, and he was an old school dude. And then when the Yankees got Reggie Jackson, who I love Reggie Jackson. Reggie's one of the greatest baseball players in the history of baseball. And they just didn't mix. They didn't mix together. But they made it work to get a World Series championship. And that's all you can ask as a fan, right? I'm not talking about if you own the team. We mentioned this earlier with the Detroit Lions, right? If I'm a Lions fan, would I trade 30 years of terrible seasons for one Super Bowl? Sure would. Trade away all the draft picks for one Super Bowl? Sure would. As an owner, you probably don't want that. But Billy Martin did what every fan wants. Billy Martin came in, love him or hate him, hate the style, love the style, won you a World Series. He took you to two and won one of them. He got fired the next year, one of his many firings by the Yankees. I think it was Bob Lemon. Bob Lemon came in and won the 78 World Series after that. But that 77 team, right? He got the Yankees to the World Series, won the World Series championship, and that's all you can ask for as a fan. That's why, man, if Dan Campbell just gets to the Super Bowl as a Lions head coach, they got to build that dude a statue right outside of Ford Field, man. The Lions have never even got to a Super Bowl. Last won the NFL championship, 1957. They didn't even have a Super Bowl back then. They'd never even been to a Super Bowl. Dan Campbell gets the Lions. He gets a statue right outside of Ford Field. I think so, Don. If the Twins would have kept Billy Martin, would they get to the World Series, maybe win it? I believe so. Billy Martin's a great manager. You might not agree with his style. Maybe you don't like Billy Martin as a person. Maybe you didn't like him as a manager. But what did he do? Got the Yankees to the World Series in 76 and then got him back and won in 77. And he did it without Reggie Jackson in '76. Like he got over the hump with Reggie, but he got the team to the World Series. He won the AL pennant without Reggie Jackson. The Twins have had some great teams over the years too. I still say greatest World Series Game 7. Talked about it last week, did we? 1991. 91 World Series. Braves, Twins, scoreless going into the ninth inning. Both starters still in. Can you imagine that today? Imagine the 2025 World Series. Everything's on the line. It's Game 7. And you have both starters on the mound in the ninth inning. That would never happen in 2025. Never. We might never see that again. Yeah, if Tom Kelly would have taken Jack Morris out, he would have lost that game. I agree with you, Don. If the Twins take him out, it's up that you got to roll with the guy, right? Maybe once. I think once that didn't work out. Or sorry, it did. When was it? 2003 ALCS Yankees Red Sox. They kept Pedro in a little too long. But it's Pedro Martinez. I probably would have made the same decision if I am the Red Sox manager. Was it Grady Little? So Grady Little kept in Pedro Martinez just a little too long, and the Yankees came back and snuck a win and got into the World Series in 2003. But if you got your horse, you have your best pitcher on the mound. Wouldn't you want that? The dude's thrown a 9 inning shutout, right? He's gone through 9 innings. It's the last game of the year. Everything is on the line. There is no tomorrow, right? Keep your horse in. Tom Kelly made the right decision keeping Jack Morris out, and they won the World Series. We're about to do the old last call here. You got 10 minutes left in the show if you're just joining us, if you're in the chat. I want to thank Donald Hagenson, been chatting with me all morning. Christopher Brown, Joseph DeFoya, Browns fan for life, Nyakila Dodds, all spending your Sundays with me in Vintage Breaks. Thank you so much. W. Lammy for getting into 1982 Donruss Baseball Wax Pack. We didn't pull Cal Ripken, but we did get a Pack Fresh Hall of Famer for you, and Robin Young. Thanks for answering all of the fun questions that we've had with the Luka trade, the Royal Rumble winning, your favorite autograph, biggest lopsided trades. So you got about 10 minutes left if you want to join in on today's breaks here in Albany. But tonight, 6 p.m., Chris Gilmore is going to come back at you. 6 p.m. to midnight, Gilmore is breaking live from Vintage Breaks South. So your evening breaks, and then we're back at it from the north. Monday, 12:30. Rob kicks your lunch show off. 12:30 to 3 with Rob. And then we have J5, S10, Chris, Layton from 3 to 9 p.m. in the north. And then Gilmore with you, the Night Owl. We have two Night Owls at Vintage Breaks. We have Chris Gilmore and then Charlie G. Charlie G's out west with the Phoenix, Arizona area, and he breaks on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So we're going to say last call, 5 minutes. You want to jump into a pack or a box? 5-minute warning here on the Albany, New York show, or we can grab your spots and Chris will open them up at 6 p.m. tonight with Vintage Break South. Of course, we got to thank DJ, Parker, and Max for coming on the show today. Darcy for the assist there. Well, Don, I'm only the best because you were the best. I wouldn't be here without you tuning in. So thank you very much. You keep me company. I enjoy our conversations. I enjoy the chat. So you, sir, are the best. Thank you. So the first... Oh, somebody's at my door.
Someone was detected at your front door.
Thank you, Alexa. The first 3 stories on ESPN.com are all about the Luka trade. First 3 stories, all about Luka. So if you're on a sports talk radio show, how old do I sound when I say sports talk radio show? That really is a great topic because between now and the Super Bowl, there's really not a lot happening, right? Not a lot happening in the sports world. So a trade like that'll keep the sports shows going on Monday for a little bit. So Bowman U. I don't think so. I think my next box, I think, will have the WWE Topps Chrome, and I think it might be another 2 weeks. We're looking for Topps Series 1, so 2025 Topps Series 1 comes out. But if you'd like, I could see. I don't think we have any more blasters available of Bowman Chrome U. I don't think so. I think just hobby boxes. But if you're interested, Don, if you want more Bowman Chrome U, I can see if John or Sam will order more and ship those out. Happy to do it if you want to get in on the Bowman Chrome U. Or for Bowman Baseball, I think I can get more 93 Bowman baseball packs, and we can look for Derek Jeter rookie cards. So if you're looking for those, I can get more of those Bowman packs. Yes. Ah, yes, 93 Bowman baseball. If you would like, sir, I'll ask Sam to ship me out more 93 Bowman baseball packs, and we can rip those next Sunday. Happy to do that for you. Those we do have. Of course, I can't turn down the opportunity to chase a Derek Jeter rookie card as a Yankee fan. All right, guys, about time to wrap the show up here from Vintage Breaks Albany. And thank you, Don. Thank you, Donald Hagenson, Joseph DeFoya, Christopher Brown, Nyakila Dodds, Browns fan for life in there, W. Lammy for getting in onto 82 Bowman, or 82 Don Ross. Got Bowman on the brain, Don. 82 Don Ross Baseball. Thank you, Darcy, for bringing in Max, DJ, and Parker for the fun. Thank you guys very much. Thank you for spending your Sunday with me. I really appreciate it. Gilmore is on starting at 6 p.m. tonight. He'll be on 6 to midnight as he breaks your packs and boxes from Vintage Breaks South. And I will see you next Sunday. Bye.